Hermes Agent OS is getting crazy. What if there was an AI agent that actually remembered what you taught it? What if it got smarter every single time you used it? Why are the top builders quietly switching to this and nobody's talking about it yet? Is the way you've been using AI today actually keeping you stuck? What if you could build your own personal assistant in plain English in under 30 minutes? You're about to see exactly how. Hey, I'm the digital avatar of Skylar. I help people learn AI tools and actually use them in their work. Today I'm breaking down Hermes Agent OS, what it is, how to install it, mistakes to avoid, and a real walkthrough of how one member used it to plan a 9-day trip to Manila. Stick around because the part on building your own agent in plain English is what most people miss. So what is Hermes Agent? Hermes Agent is an open-source AI agent built by News Research. It crossed over 140,000 stars on GitHub in under 3 months. According to OpenRouter data, it's currently the most used agent in the world. Here's what makes it different. Most AI tools forget everything the moment you close the chat. Hermes doesn't. It builds a real model of who you are, what you care about, and how you like to work. And it improves over time. It lives on your server, runs in the background, and talks to you through Telegram, Discord, Slack, or your terminal. Now let me explain why this is getting so much attention. The biggest benefit is the learning loop. After Hermes completes a complex task, usually one with 5 or more tool calls, it writes down what it just did as a reusable skill. Next time you ask for something similar, it loads the skill instead of starting from zero. The second benefit is model freedom. Hermes works with any model. Claude, GPT, Gemini, Qwen, DeepSeek, Ollama, OpenRouter, News Portal, and more. One command and you switch, no code changes, no lock-in. The third benefit is persistent memory. Hermes keeps a file called memory.md that updates automatically. It tracks your preferences, projects, and environment. So if you're using it to grow the AI Profit Boardroom community, it remembers your audience and voice instead of asking the same questions over and over. The fourth benefit is automation. Hermes has a built-in cron scheduler. Tell it in plain English every morning at 9, scan for the top AI news, and send me a summary on Telegram. And it just does it. The fifth benefit is sub-agents. Hermes spins up smaller agents to handle pieces of a bigger job in parallel. 3 workers by default. Now let me show you the real example. One of our AI Profit Boardroom members was planning a 9-day trip to Manila. Flights, hotels, daily itinerary, the whole thing. Instead of doing it manually, we built a personal travel agent inside Hermes. Under 30 minutes, no coding, just plain English. Step 1 is identifying the time-consuming task, in this case, trip planning. Step 2 is engineering a single-purpose agent with a clear role, goal, and tools. Step 3 is deploying it on a real workflow. Hermes and Claude built the project structure and the files in parallel, created a skill wrapper, and set up a simple local mini-app called a trip monitor. One thing you do need. For live flight and hotel data, you need an API key from a travel data service called Amadeus. Step 4 is testing and catching the gaps. You let the agent run, look at the output, spot where it falls short, and feed that back so Hermes updates its skill. Step 5 is expanding it. Once it works for Manila, you can clone the same agent for any other trip. You're not rebuilding, you're reusing. That's the magic of skills. The whole point is shipping an 80% working agent fast. Deploy, catch the gaps, and let the agent improve itself. Now, real quick before the install. If you're watching this thinking, this is exactly what I want to build. This is literally what we do inside the AI Profit Boardroom. Full Hermes Agent OS walkthroughs, weekly coaching calls where members bring their setups and we troubleshoot them live, and a 30-day roadmap that takes you from never having installed Hermes to running your own travel agent, content agent, and outreach agent in the background. Links are in the comments and description. Okay, let's keep going. Let's talk about the mistakes people make with Hermes. The first mistake is using the wrong model. Hermes needs a model with at least 64,000 tokens of context. Anything smaller gets rejected at startup. The second mistake is trying to do everything in one giant agent. Hermes works best when each agent has one clear job. The third mistake is ignoring the security module. Hermes has a safety layer called Tyreth that blocks dangerous shell commands like piping curl output straight into shell. Don't disable it. It protects you from prompt injection attacks. The fourth mistake is editing bundled skills carelessly. If you edit edit one directly, Hermes treats it as user-modified and stops updating it. Copy it first, then edit the copy. The fifth mistake is forgetting about the memory file. Hermes has memory.md and user.md. These store everything the agent knows about you. Check them every now and then. The sixth mistake is skipping the doctor check. Hermes has a command called Hermes Doctor. Run it before your first session. Now, what are people saying about this tool? Developers are saying it feels like the first agent that actually delivers on the promise of agents. It's not just a chat wrapper. It does real work in the background. It remembers, it schedules, it improves. NVIDIA is highlighting it as one of the most important open source agent frameworks right now, especially for running on local hardware. The main criticism is that it's still command line first. Community dashboards are being built, but if you want a slick consumer app, this isn't that yet. It's a builder's tool. All right, let's do the step-by-step install. Step 1. Open your terminal. If you're on Windows, you'll need WSL2. Native Windows is in early beta. On Mac and Linux, just go straight ahead. Step 2. Run the one-line installer from the Hermes Agent GitHub page. It's a single curl command. It installs Python, Node, ripgrep, and everything else. The only thing you need beforehand is Git. Step 3. Run Hermes setup. This walks you through picking a model provider, adding your API key, and choosing your tools. Step 4. Run Hermes model to pick your model. OpenRouter is the easiest because one key gives you access to over 200 models. Step 5. Run Hermes Doctor. This checks your install. Step 6. Type Hermes to start the agent. Step 7. If you want it on your phone, run Hermes Gateway Setup to connect Telegram, Discord, Slack, or WhatsApp. Step 8. Install your first skill. Run Hermes Skills Browse and pick one that fits. That's it. You're running. Now some pro tips for beginners. First tip, start with one job. Pick one annoying task, maybe writing weekly newsletters for the AI Profit Boardroom community, and build one agent that does only that. Second tip, use the cron scheduler early. Once an agent works, schedule it. That's when it stops being a tool and starts being a teammate. Third tip, write your own skills. The real power kicks in when you capture your own workflow as a skill, like one that knows exactly how you onboard new members into the AI Profit Boardroom community. Fourth tip, use delegation. Let Hermes split big tasks into subtasks and run them in parallel. Fifth tip, check on your agent weekly. Look at the skills it created, the memory file, and the scheduled jobs. Sixth tip, join a community. New skills, new models, and new integrations show up every week. And that brings me to the last thing. Inside the AI Profit Boardroom, we have step-by-step Hermes Agent OS walkthroughs that show you how to set up your first agent in under 30 minutes. Weekly coaching calls where you bring your agent in and get it reviewed live. Ready-to-use prompts for travel agents, content agents, research agents, and outreach agents. And a 30-day roadmap that takes you from never installing Hermes to running 3 agents in parallel. If you want the full process, SOPs, and 100+ AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 58,000 members who are crushing it with AI. If you found this useful, hit subscribe so I can keep showing you how to actually use these tools. I'll see you in the next one.